What's the pettiest thing you've ever done that you still don't regret? There's this diner called Rick's about 2 blocks from my apartment. Pretty standard place, nothing special, but they have this big sign out front that says, free coffee refills, no limit. I work from home doing freelance graphic design, and my internet was being shit for like 2 weeks straight. The diner has decent Wi-Fi, and it's usually pretty empty in the mornings, so I figured why not work there sometimes. My routine was simple: get there around 9 a.m., order black coffee and maybe a muffin, sit in a corner booth and work for a couple hours. I'd get maybe 2 to 3 refills and always tipped well because I'm not a monster. At first, everything was cool, but after about a week, this waitress Linda started acting weird. She'd take forever to refill my cup, give me dirty looks, stuff like that. Then one day, the owner Rick comes over and tells me I can't camp out there anymore. I'm like, dude, I buy coffee, I tip. What's the problem? He points to some imaginary policy about the free refills being for real customers eating meals, not people abusing the system. I pointed to his sign, literally right behind his head. He just shrugged and said, that's different, and walked away. The place was literally empty except for 2 other people, by the way. So I got petty. Posted in our neighborhood Facebook group asking if anyone else had issues with Rick's service lately. Holy shit, the floodgates opened. Turns out like half the people in the comments had stories about rude staff, being overcharged, getting cold food, wrong orders, the works. Nothing lawsuit worthy, but just typical bad restaurant bullshit. A few people mentioned they'd gotten food poisoning there too, which got me thinking. I'm naturally curious, so I looked up health inspection records online. They're public in my city. And Rick's had quite a few violations over the past couple years. Nothing major, but stuff like improper food storage temps, dirty equipment, expired ingredients. I may have casually mentioned to my friend who works for the county health department that I noticed they leave their coffee sitting on those burners for what looked like hours without replacing it. She said that's actually against health code if it's over 4 hours without being dumped and remade. About 2 weeks later, I drove by on my way to the grocery store and saw a health inspector there with his clipboard. Probably total coincidence, but Rick looked stressed as hell talking to the guy by the coffee station. They got temporarily shut down for multiple health code violations a few days later. Rick posted a long, angry rant on the diner's Facebook page about vengeful customers and anonymous complaints from people with personal vendettas trying to destroy small businesses. They reopened after a week with new policies posted everywhere, including a 2-hour table limit and some passive-aggressive sign about supporting local business with respect. I still go there sometimes. The coffee honestly isn't even that good, but it's convenient and my internet's working fine now. Linda still works there and pretends she doesn't recognize me, which is perfectly fine by me. Rick glares at me sometimes, but whatever.